To a Fox News alert now. The FBI offering a $10,000 reward for any info leading to the arrest of the former police chief and convicted killer who broke out of prison on Sunday. Meantime, police ramping up their manhunt in Arkansas, searching caves, cabins, and cars for the guy they're calling the devil in the Ozarks. Former FBI agent Rob D'Amico joins me now. Rob, how much more dangerous and difficult is a manhunt when the guy you're trying to find is former law enforcement?
I think it makes it a lot more challenging. He knows how they do it. He knows what they look for. He knows how they follow leads. He knows how they do surveillance, which can be really dangerous. If they're surveilling a target they think someone is helping or he might be at, you're very vulnerable to the rear because you're looking at the target. And it's a way that he could get an advantage on a police officer. Or the other possibility is if he's looking to get a car to get out of the area, he knows that if he just takes the driver out of the car and uses the car, it's immediately going to go into a statewide be on the lookout for, and that car is easier to find. So the problem is he either keeps the driver as a kidnap or he does something else where he neutralizes the driver so that the car is not reported stolen. And the fact that he's never coming out of prison and he's facing so much time is really, really makes him a lot more dangerous.
It makes him desperate and dangerous. What specifically do you expect this former police chief to be doing to cover his tracks? I'm always curious as to the mindset and how people try to outrun authorities in this circumstance.
I think right here, looking at the rural area, there's a lot of hunting cabins. It kind of reminds me when we went and looked for Eric Rudolph in the mountains of North Carolina. There's a lot of hunting cabins and fishing cabins out on these in these backwoods that aren't manned. People have them and they go out there. Some of them leave them unlocked. And I think he's using probably maybe something along those lines for shelter and trying to get food while he gathers that plan. Depending on how much outside assistance, I don't know if he'd been planning this for a long time and had set everything up. I think so. I think it's been in the works. I think his job in the kitchen really gave him access to how the prison worked. And then the bigger question is, why is a man who has first-degree murder and rape convictions in a medium security prison?
It's such a great question, and it leads to so many questions as to what are we doing with our prison security, both in this case and in the New Orleans case. Means 2 escapees there on the loose after breaking out of that New Orleans prison 2 weeks ago, but state police say they're closing in. Listen.
We have some strong leads, but these remaining 2 fugitives, they have help, and therefore they move. And sometimes they move outside New Orleans, outside Louisiana. They're going to get tired and frustrated as they try to move around Louisiana or move around the metropolitan area. They know the walls are closing in, and very soon we'll have them in custody.
Yeah, and Rob, I would just add, the more people try to help these fugitives, the more those individuals leave a trail that could lead right back to the fugitive. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it is. And you see they've arrested so many of them down there, and it is showing that they're just right behind them, and it's keeping that pressure on. Every time these people go somewhere, they're now looking over their shoulder. They feel everyone knows who they are, even if they got out of the area, which I think these two may have, because they saw everyone getting captured in the city. And again, those walls are a lot tighter, a lot more pressure. They probably somehow got out, and now they're pushing that, but they still have to have a support system. Police, again, can identify. You have now the federal agencies involved. You identify who they knew, who they hung out with, who visited in prison, and you start doing that longer investigation to find their support network.
Rob D'Amico, thank you as always. We appreciate it, sir. Have a great one.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.